Yeah, I'm excited for this week, man. A little kind of how-to, a little guide, if you will, for people to be able to work their way through finding purpose in their lives. So we're going to
Yeah, yeah, me too. We usually don't take too much pre-construction time to construct these episodes, but with this one, we really thought out how we can really provide specifically 7 tips for finding purpose in your life. And as we were making them, I'm like, damn, I wish I had this episode like 10 years ago. That would have saved me a lot of mistakes and a lot of silly things, a lot of
yeah,
wasted time. But
I don't
here we
know.
are.
It might have been step number one that you were doing. And,
Maybe so.
and if we'd have skipped that, we wouldn't have ended up here today.
Tip number 7, guys, is to give back. Give back to everyone that's helped you on your path. Give back to people in need. Give back into people and communities in your life because one, it's just the right thing to do. And two, from a personal standpoint, you stand to gain so much from giving back because it feels so good. It feels so good when you can provide someone with value, when you can provide someone with love, when you can provide someone even with just a little bit of inspiration, right? And I'm talking about giving back in any way that you can. It doesn't have to be monetary. It can be on a small scale of giving back to your community just by checking in on them verbally, right? My thing is I keep a discipline of asking people what's been the best part of your day today. And I'm giving back a little bit of light, a little bit of excitement, a little bit of interaction. This weekend, which I'm really glad of, since we've gotten here, we haven't really had any give back, but we're going to go. One of our friends is very big with she calls them the houseless folks here. She doesn't say homeless because she said you don't need a house to have a home, right? So she calls them the houseless folks. Here, we're going to be going and distributing a lot of the food to the houseless folks in the Tampa and St. Petersburg area. Um, and for many years, I kind of felt like, oh man, like my time is valuable. Like, I have more important things to focus on, right? Like I need to work or like I need to train. But giving back from like a selfish standpoint is so nurturing for your soul as well. There's something that happens in the body. There's chemicals released, oxytocin, dopamine, to where giving back, helping a fellow human being, a fellow brother or sister, does you good, feels good, and it's a win-win situation.
Yeah, I agree. And giving back, even, I always go back to that quote that you die twice, right? You die when you physically die, and then you die when the last person mentions your name, right? So think about it, if you don't share your journey, if you don't share your goals and your intention with people around you, who's going to mention you again, right? And what if the information you have is what inspires somebody else to go do something great, or it's an actual technical thing that allows them to have a huge breakthrough, but because you didn't give back, you didn't share, nobody knows, right? There's that other saying too, that the richest place in the world is the graveyard, because that's where so many inventions and ideas have gone to die. And why did they die? Because we didn't share them with somebody else, right? And that's one of the things that I really focus on, at least in my life, is I know, we all know life is short and it goes by super fast. And the physical things you accumulate, you can't take with you. But the people you impact along the way, now they get to go and live a great life. And maybe you inspire them to live their life with purpose and share that with somebody else. And now all of a sudden, generations down the road, people are still remembering you for what you did, what you gave. And to me, that would be the measure of a successful life. Not my bank accounts, not my vehicles, but how many people did you truly touch? And did you impact? And you can't do that without giving. And if you don't, it doesn't have to be money, like Ali said. Sometimes it's a smile. Sometimes it's a kind word. Sometimes, you know, it's a book you write or a podcast, like whatever it is that you feel your gift to give, you should be given.
Yep. People aren't going to remember what you said or what you bought. They're going to remember how you made them feel. They're going to remember
Absolutely.
the emotions that came up when you were in their presence.